Morning students, how are you all? I hope you are keeping well. A hearty welcome to today's English class. We have been studying about Evelyn Glennie, who is from Scotland. She became deaf at the age of 11. Though it was noticed at the age of 8 that she was slowly losing her hearing power, she became completely deaf at the age of 11. Then the headmistress of her school called her parents and advised them to take her to a specialist. Accordingly, she was taken to a specialist doctor, and the doctor advised them to fit her ears with hearing aids and send her to a special school for the deaf. But she was not willing to do that. She wanted to lead a normal life. She was so much interested in music. She decided to pursue her studies in music. Her teachers discouraged her to continue her studies, but it was percussionist Ron Forbes who recognized her potential or talents and supported her. He tuned two drums to higher notes and one to lower notes, and he advised her not to listen through ears but to sense and feel it some other way. So she soon realized that she could feel the higher notes from the waist above and the lower notes from the waist below. She was so excited, and later on she felt that she could feel the vibrations of the music on her different parts of her body, and she was very happy. Now she joined for a 3 year course in the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and there she was given an audition and she scored highest mark in the history of the institution. So far we completed. Now we shall continue. Please take your paragraph number 6 on page number 18. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. So it is intriguing. Intriguing means fascinating and curious. So it was very curious to watch Evelyn, how she was doing very effortlessly. She was able to hear. Without hearing, she could, and without using her ears, she was able to understand and listen. How she was feeling very easily. Effortlessly means very easily. It was very fascinating to notice that Evelyn functioned so easily without hearing, because at the age of 11 she became absolutely deaf. In our 2 hour discussion, she never missed a word. So this author of this lesson, the narrator, she had a 2 hour interview with Evelyn Glennie, and she never missed a word. She says, "Men with bushy beards give me trouble." She laughed. So Evelyn was telling that men with bushy beards gave her trouble. Why? Because she cannot see the lips movement of the people. Those who, when they speak, she could understand by the lips movement of the persons. So the men with bushy beards gave her always trouble because she was not able to listen, understand their lips movement. She laughed. It is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She continued saying that it is not just watching the lips of the people, but she observes the whole face of the persons and their eyes when they speak. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. So, flawlessly means without any fault or mistake. Scottish lilt is a way of accent that she could speak very well the Scottish language without any mistake. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11, she says. So she says so proudly that her speech is clear because she could hear till the age of 11. She was not a deaf person. Only at the age of 11 she became completely deaf. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. But another thing is that she was very smart enough to learn French and understand, master the basic Japanese. These two languages also she learned. That nobody can say how she learned because she was smart enough to learn new languages. As for music, she explains it pours in through every part of my body. So, with regard to music, it pours in through every part of her body. That she had an intense passion for the music. That she took all the more interest to pursue her interest in music. It tinkles in the skin, my cheekbones and even in my hair. So it tinkles, it creates sensation in her, in her skin, her cheekbones and even her hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So whenever she plays xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips while she plays the sensations, the vibrations pass through her, through the stick to her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances. Resonances are echoes of sounds. She could feel the echoes of the sounds flowing into her body. She was able to feel it and sense it on every part of her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So whenever she was playing, she played the xylophone or other drums, she used to remain on a wooden platform without the chapels, bare feet, and she could feel the vibrations passing through her bare feet to up her legs. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. So it is not a surprise to say that she could make her audience feel very happy and excited. They enjoyed, they delighted in her performance. The audience delighted in her solo performance. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. So in 1991, she was awarded with the prestigious Soloist of the Year award of the Royal Philharmonic Society. Says master percussionist, James plays. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So here, at the opening of the lesson, this same words were repeated because it was said by master percussionist James Blades. He has said that God may have taken her hearing. Taken her means up to the age of 11 she could hear. That is why she was given. It is not something which she is a born deaf person, but at the age of 11 she lost her hearing power. That is why James Blades says that God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. So some other way God has gifted her the extraordinary power or the talents. What we hear she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So Evelyn is able to express the music so beautifully that she could feel and sense the vibrations of the music on every part of her body. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. I just go to work, often harder than classical musicians. So she herself confesses, she says that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic is a person who finds it difficult to stop working. That means she used to do hard work to more than any, often harder than classical musicians. Classical musicians are the professional musicians. More than them, she used to work hard. She's we can call her as a workaholic because she never stopped working. She continuously worked hard in order to achieve her goal. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She used to give her musical performance in public, that is regular concerts. She used to give, other than that she used to go and give free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. So she was giving more importance. Priority means great importance. She used to give more importance to classes for young musicians. She was interested in teaching the young people the music. Anne Richling of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they can go. So, Anne Richling of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children, she says that Evelyn is a shining inspiration for deaf children. Now she became a source of inspiration for not only for the deaf children, for all the disabled or the handicapped people. They see that there is nowhere that they can go. If she can do, being a deaf person, she could achieve a great goal in her life. Why can't others? That is what she became a great source of inspiration for many handicapped children or disabled children. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. So she has already achieved, accomplished means achieved everything more than most people twice her age. That is that much she had earned at the age of 17, 20, like that. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra. She has brought percussion. So far the percussion had no importance. Now she brought percussion to the front of the orchestra. It was given more importance in the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She also proved that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. So, she fought against a physical disability and she became a source of inspiration for thousands of disabled people. They say that the people look at her and say that if she can do it, I can. That being a deaf person, if she could do it, why can't I? That is what they asked. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Through her performance, she brought enormous means great pleasure to millions of people. So we have seen children that it is through her struggles and challenges she became an inspiration for everyone. So let us take her example in our day-to-day life and imitate her. Let us do hard work and try to bring out the best in ourselves. So students, here we come to the end of the lesson. Please go through the lesson, write down the meanings in your notebook and also the question answers. So students, thank you. Have a nice day.